The easiest way to start is by having Hem generate a skeleton for you. Generate a template, run Hem chart, run Hem like this. Let me just run that command. Run Hem my chart, and that creates a template as I showed earlier. This builds the folder structure that I showed you earlier. Adds your files, add your files to the folder once it's created. So you move your standard Kubernetes manifest into templates folder. Now chart.yaml ensures the version and app fields are correct, as these determine the final package name. Packaging and sharing, once your files are in place, you can turn them into a single compressed file distribution. Package it. So to package it, you have your Hem chart, and to package it, you just run that command. This will create a versioned archive such as that. Um, my data, my, there you go. And that's what something like that will create. Then you can now simply send this TGZ file to someone else. They can install and um, directly by running the hem install, um, and there you go. That will install it. Host repository, for professional sharing, you can upload your packages to the chart repository like Hub, Artifact Hub, or an OCI based registry, and this allows users to add your store and install apps by the name, and this can easily be done this way here. Let's give you the add in the repo, for example. So this would add my repo from the Macrotech chart. Okay, and that's just not that name. That's just, you can, this is just my domain. This here can be anything. It's just an example right here. All right. Okay. So now we're ready to set up our Minikube. Okay, so now we're ready to set up our Minikube. And I had already done it, but I'm gonna give you some of the command. I had some trouble with getting it on my M3 here on that external drive. So I went ahead and did the install Minikube with the brew. And pretty much this one I used, so this didn't do anything really. Okay. Um, you can try which one works on your system. I was on an M3, and I just print this out to see what my version was and check it. I don't want to attempt installing it again, so I added this flag here, so it didn't do another install on my machine. So that's what. So let's talk about Minikube real quick here. So there, you can use Docker Compose or you can use Minikube, right? However, why, you may ask, okay, why use Minikube instead of Docker Compose? Minikube simulates a real Kubernetes control plane, including scheduling, scaling, and service discovery. However, Docker Compose doesn't provide orchestration or cluster level abstraction. Um, uh, Single node Kubernetes, it's a single node Kubernetes cluster running inside a VM or container. So it's not really for production. And it includes API server, scheduler, control manager, and kubelet. Um, Docker though, as the container runtime, acts as the container runtime. Kubernetes schedule pods, but that Docker actually runs the container. Um, we so let's take a little roll back. We looked at hem chart earlier. Um, that is used. Hem is used instead of raw YAML. Hem allows parameterized, reusable deployments, and it's crucial for managing complex systems like Prometheus or Neo4j in the case that we're going to be doing. Another one maybe across Neo4j environment. Another one you may want to add is a database, another Postgres or Oracle or one of those. Okay, so now we have our Kubernetes all going. Earlier I added some functions, and my goal right now is to check if these functions, these commands are okay. So now we're ready to do a quick check to make sure everything we did, there are no errors. So we'll just quickly run this command here. There you go. So we confirmed the Docker was installed. We confirmed the CLI composer, Docker composer, the hem was ready, and Minikube is ready. So we verified all those are good to go, so we can start doing some more build out. Remember earlier I mentioned that I mounted my external drive where I'll be storing all my data. Well, I'm going to be using this to make sure the external drive is mounted and cleaned up, delete anything that's there. I'm just in development. Now, keep in mind, be careful of doing this in a production environment. Don't just go delete and purge all. This is just for this case where I wanted to make sure just clean everything up. Need to add a few parameters here. So monitoring, we're gonna say the CI. We're gonna do a clean. Now, be careful when you do this. If it's a production environment, you just don't want to go delete everything and purge the Docker, the containers, okay? This is just a test environment, and that's why it's okay for me to do it. I just wanted to start something fresh when I'm starting this up. So let's run that and see what happens. Remote, see, it's deleting my existing Minikube. My external drive, the light is flashing, things going well. Yep, cleaned up my drive, and I'm all good to go. Successfully deleted all profiles and purged the Minikube directory located in the mounted drive. Alright, so now that we have that working, everything is good so far. Let's check the socket VMT left. We'll continue with this. And this is another reason why I did it in the script. I can rerun this script and just continue cleaning and redo every time, each time. Alright, next we will start Minikube. Alright, so we'll do a startup of the Minikube. We already defined the driver, which we mentioned we're going to be using Kubernetes 2, and we defined our memory and all this. So So I did have some problem with this, so I'm going to take that out. But you can define define the variable and then run this. I think I just gotta play with this. I forgot how to run this, but I think it's something like this and this, and that will run it. But I was having some problems. So anyway, I went ahead and just used um, this command here. Okay, so let's run this now, and Let's talk about this command real quick here.